Welcome to this arm strength yoga flow. In this session, you will build upper body strength, challenge your balance, and move through a fun, energizing flow. So get ready to awaken your arms and connect to your core. We'll begin standing at the front of the mat. As you inhale, reach the arms up, press the palms together. Exhale, fold forward, reach down. Inhale, lift the head, elongate the spine. And exhale, step back to plank position and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing. Breathe here. With the next inhale, step forward to the front of the mat, lengthen. And exhale, fold to the legs. Inhale, come all the way up, reach. And exhale, release the arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the head, lengthen. Then exhale, step back to plank position, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing, hold here. With the next inhale, step forward to the front, lengthen. Exhale, fold to the legs. Inhale, come all the way up, reach, palms press. And then exhale, relax the arms. Inhale, reach up, palms press. And exhale, fold forward, reach down. Inhale, head lift, elongate the spine. Then exhale, step back to plank position, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale through upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing, breathe here. With the next inhale, step forward to the front of the mat, lengthen. And exhale, fold to your legs. Inhale, come all the way up, reach. And exhale, relax the arms. Then bend the knees, inhale, reach the arms up to chair position. And exhale, fold forward, straighten the legs. Inhale, half lift. And then exhale, step back to plank position. And this time hold it here, an extra breath in plank. And then exhale, bend the elbows and lower down to chaturanga. Inhale through upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. As you inhale, extend the right leg back behind you to three-legged dog, keeping the hips level to the ground. And then with your next exhale, come forward to plank position, keeping the right leg up in the air. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, come forward. Inhale, shift back. And exhale, come forward. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach back. And then as you exhale, step the right foot forward to the front of the mat. Circle the left heel down to the floor. And straighten the right knee. Inhale here. Elongating across the back. And then as you exhale, fold towards your right leg. And you could walk the hands towards the back of your mat. As you inhale, come back up, then pick the left heel off the mat and bend the right knee, preparing for high lunge position. Inhale, reach the arms up, and right hand grabs your left wrist, lengthen, and then with the next exhale, lean over to the right side and hold. Inhale, come up. And then exhale, release the left hand to the floor. As you inhale, extend the right arm straight up to the ceiling. And look down for balance, and slowly with control pivot onto the outer edge of your left foot and step the right foot back for side plank position. And then hold here. And with the next exhale, release. Right hand to the floor. Inhale here in plank. And then exhale, lower to chaturanga. Inhale through upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. As you inhale, extend the left leg back behind you, hips level. And then exhale, come forward to plank, keeping that left leg hovering in the air. Inhale, reach back. And exhale, come forward. Inhale, reach back. And exhale, come forward. 2 more times. Inhale, reach back. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back to plank. Inhale, reach back. And then as you exhale, step the left foot forward to the front of the mat. Circle the right heel down to the floor. Come onto your fingertips as you inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, fold towards your left leg. Hands can walk towards the back of the mat. Inhale, come back up, lengthen. Then pick the right heel off the mat. Bend the left knee as you inhale. Come up to high lunge position. Left hand grabs your right wrist. Inhale, elongate, and then exhale. Lean over to the left side and hold. And then inhale, come up. And as you exhale, lower the right hand to the floor. And inhale, extend the left arm to the ceiling, turning the torso to the left. Then look down for balance. Start pivoting on your right foot and step the left foot back for a side plank. One last breath. And then as you exhale, lower the left hand down to the floor. Inhale here in plank position. And then exhale, lower to chaturanga. Inhale through upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing. Take a few deep breaths here. With your next inhale, step forward to the front of the mat, lengthen. And exhale, fold to your legs. Bend the knees deeply. Inhale, come up to chair position. And then exhale, release to standing. Bend the knees. Inhale, arms reach to chair position. And exhale, fold forward, straighten the legs. Inhale, half lift. And then exhale, step back to plank position and hold here. This time, extend the right arm forward and stay. One last breath. And then let go. And switch sides. Extend the left arm forward. And then release. Inhale here. And as you exhale, chaturanga. Inhale through upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. In downward facing, step the feet a few centimeters closer towards your hands and then reach the right hand to your left ankle, turning to the left from here. And then release and switch sides. Left hand to your right ankle and turn to the right. And release, returning to downward facing dog. Lengthen the stance a little bit. And hold for an extra breath. With your next inhale, extend the right leg up, opening the hips, and then exhale, bend the right knee, bringing the right heel towards the bottom. Then lower the left forearm to the floor and push the floor away from you and keep reaching the right knee up to the ceiling. With your next inhale, extend the right leg up and pick the left forearm from the floor. And then exhale, step the right foot to the outside of your right hand. Then circle the left heel to the ground. And as you inhale, extend the left arm up to the ceiling. And then release. Left hand comes back to the floor. Pick the left heel off the mat. And then lower the left knee down and lower all the way down onto your forearms. And then tuck the left toes under and lift the left knee off the mat. Press back through your left heel, trying to straighten the left leg completely. A couple more breaths here. And then push through your forearms and step the right foot all the way back to forearm plank position. And hold here. With the next inhale, lift up to plank, coming up all the way. Inhale here. And then exhale, lower to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. As you inhale, extend the left leg up. Opening the hips, and exhale, bend the left knee. Left heel comes to the bottom, and then lower the right forearm down to the floor. Inhale, extend the left leg back up and pick the right forearm off the mat. And exhale, step the left foot to the outside of your left hand. Then circle the right heel down to the floor. Inhale, extend the right arm up. And then release, both hands come to the floor, lower the right knee down to the mat, and then lower onto your forearms, coming to lizard position. And hold here. And then tuck the right toes under and lift the right knee off the mat, pressing the right heel towards the back of your mat. And then with control, push the floor even more away from you, and then step the left foot all the way back to forearm plank. And breathe here. As you inhale, lift up to plank position. Exhale there. Inhale once more, preparing. And then exhale, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale through upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing. Take a few steady breaths here. And then with your next inhale, step to the front of the mat and lengthen. And exhale, fold to your legs. Bend the knees, inhale, come up to chair position. And exhale to standing. And bend the knees deeply, inhale, reach out. Exhale, fold forward, straighten the legs. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, step back to plank position and hold here. This time, extending the right arm forward and the left leg back, lifting it off the mat. One more breath. And then release and switch sides. Left arm up, right leg up. One more. And then release, inhale here in plank position. And then exhale, lower. Inhale to upward facing. And then exhale, downward facing. From down dog, as you inhale, extend the right leg up, opening the hips. And then exhale, come forward, bringing the right knee to the chest and pivot on your left foot. And then extend the left arm straight up to the ceiling. And you can hold the leg as is, or see if you can extend the right leg straight. With your next exhale, lower the right foot to the floor, and then reach the left arm up and over towards the top of your mat. And then release the left hand to the floor, take the right knee to the chest, then pivot on your left foot, coming to the other side. You could hold your knee here, or if comfortable, grab the big toe and extend the right leg straight for Vasishtasana. And then release, coming back to plank position. Inhale here, and exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. As you inhale, extend the left leg up. And then exhale, come forward to plank, knee to chest, and pivot on your right foot, rooting down through your right foot. Extend the right arm up. Either hold here or extend the left leg straight as well. With the next exhale, lower the left foot to the floor and then extend the right arm overhead, reaching to the top of the mat. And then release right hand to the floor. Pick the left knee to the chest and pivot to the other side. And prepare, either holding the knee or grabbing the big toe and extending your left leg straight. Last one. And then release, returning to plank position. Inhale here. And exhale, lower. Inhale through upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing. Linger here for a few breaths. And then look forward and see if you can lower both forearms simultaneously down onto the mat. Then push the floor away from you with the forearms and walk the feet a little bit closer towards your face. When you're ready, inhale, extend the right leg up and hold. Keep pushing the floor away from you. And then release and switch sides. Right foot to the floor, inhale, extend the left leg up to the ceiling. And push the floor away from you. Remember to keep the shoulders active. And then release, walk back and rest for a moment in child's position, stretching the arms forward. And then prepare. So you could repeat that same exercise, lifting one leg at a time, staying in dolphin position, or if you're comfortable with peacock pose, slowly start making your way to it. Tucking the toes under, walking in, lifting one leg up, and finding balance and letting the legs come together as you come to full expression of Pincha Mayurasana. One last breath. And then slowly lower down and rest in child's position. Then inhale, come up to a kneeling position, bring the knees together, sit back on your heels. As you inhale, extend the arms out to the sides, then bring the arms forward with the right arm under the left, bend the elbows, unclasp the hands together, binding for eagle. Then elevate the elbows and take the forearms away from the nose. And then release. Inhale, extending the arms out to the sides. And then switch. Bring the left arm under. Bend the elbows, clasp the hands. Then reach the elbows higher and the forearms away from you. And then release. Inhale, arms out to the sides. And exhale, relax the arms and bring the legs forward. Arms behind your back, legs either straight or you can also have your knees bent. So pick the variation that works for you. And then as you inhale, lift the hips high. And then the chin can stay here, close to the chest, or if it feels comfortable, lean the head back. One last breath. And then release. Keep the legs straight and then reach for your feet. As you inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, fold towards your legs. Inhale, come up. And exhale, release the shape and take a few moments to rest in Shavasana. Lie down and relax the body, relax the mind. And if you prefer to be guided through Shavasana, I leave one of my sessions up here on the screen for you. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.